So it's Saturday. I'm trying to get some things planted. It's been a very busy day. I took my car off for an oil change, came home, planted a couple of things, went to brunch with a friend, came home, planted a couple of things, ran out of potting soil, and also been sporadically helping my wife build a new bookcase for my cookbooks. I might have a larger collection. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try to get some more stuff done and go buy some potting soil because she needs some things for the bookshelf project as well. But let's see what we've gotten done. Let's see. I'm going to try this again. My wife started sawing some things when I was in the middle of trying to film a minute ago. So I've got 4 cucumbers here, 2 munchers and 2 market more. They really kind of seemed like they needed to go into the ground. Hopefully it's not too early, but I guess it is early enough that if I need to, I can just plant directly into the ground with the seeds. This area, not a lot of my little wonder peas had come up. They did really well on that side of the trellis. So I went ahead and interspersed the cucumbers approximately a foot apart from each other. I'm going to put radishes in here. I'm also planning on, as we get further down, we'll be alternating with melons and radishes. You can see my sugar snap peas are doing well after, the rodent had taken out my first plantings, but the second ones came in and are thriving. But this is where I want to put melons. Also today, I put in a pickle bush in a pot. Of the 4 the seeds I started, this is the only one that really kind of sprouted. And it's not like I had a lot of space for it anyway. This is also where I ran out of potting soil. Turns out I need about 1 1/4 bags of potting soil to fill one of these grow bags. And then over here is all the stuff that still needs to go in the ground. I potted up the Creole tomatoes and the Tabasco peppers because they were root bound, and I'm not 100% sure where they're going to go. I also had like an extra Creole tomato in one of the things, and I snipped it off, and I'm trying to sorry, my watch went off and got me distracted. But yeah, I'm going to try to root that. It's looking a little limp today, but it's only been in there for like 24 hours. I also have some eggplant, Chinese string eggplant that I need to find a place for. It was going to go where some tomatoes are, but I went and bought those Creole tomatoes, and it took up 2 more spaces that should have been eggplant space. Need to find a place for the chamomile as well. I'm considering these extra 2 Creole tomatoes as backups for in case any of the ones I had started the seeds myself are struggling too much and need to be replaced. Over here are the melons I've started. Really looking forward to getting some of those in the ground, but hopefully they won't get root bound in the next week or so. I put my spicy oregano in over here where I have a lot of my other perennial herbs, my sage and my rosemary and the French thyme I put in recently. And I also have some Swiss chard there. I have 3 of the 4 seeds I'd started have done well enough to get in the ground. They're looking a little sad right now. I'm assuming maybe a little bit of root shock. They've been in there only a few days. But my purple sage, look at this thing, it is beautiful. My lavender did not survive the handful of freezes we had, but my rose did just fine. Look at those buds, I'm so excited. This is the Paradise Rose. So it puts on like this hot pink and lavender flowers. They're so pretty. Here I put some seeds for some poppies and some Canterbury bells. They're not coming up, so I'm assuming the birds ate all the seeds. So I've seen quite a few birds hanging out here. But my Texas tarragon, of course, I've shown you is coming back. It is making me so happy. It doesn't look like the marjoram is going to make it. That's what was right there. But like I said, if I'm not showing any signs of other growth, I'll put probably those extra tomatoes and peppers right here. Not sure if I showed you my impulse buy of a strawberry. I don't know what variety because it came from a big box store. But my raspberry is coming in, but last year's stem, the one that I should be getting berries on this year, is not showing any signs of anything. The blackberry, though, is doing really well. And I'm going to put 3 more blackberry plants in here. They are due to arrive either end of this month or early next month. No, later this month. Because, well, no, yeah, next month. Because this is the end of March, so it should be coming sometime in April. Yeah. But yeah, that's everything. I'm still very excited about the potatoes. I only have the one that's looking kind of stunted, but it also put on like 3 plants from the one seed, which might be why it's just a little bit shorter than everything else. This is a mix of Norland Red and Yukon Gold. I kind of alternated rows because my plan is in a couple of weeks start putting in corn, and I'll do like 2 feet worth of corn, which will be about 4 rows, kind of staggered. I'm gonna do like 3 seeds per square foot and kind of like a triangle shaped planting, which should come up with something fairly close to like 2 rows per foot and then 4 feet wide. And I'm going to stagger my plantings on those, and as I plant there, I'm going to start pulling up potato plants and harvest them as new potatoes. So I'm crossing my fingers that I will have some potatoes, and I'll just start going from there to here to harvest. The other thing that's doing well, of course, is my garlic and lettuce. I've been harvesting lettuce for a while, well, since I got back from New Orleans, and gifting lettuce. I'm going to have to harvest some, I think, tomorrow morning and see about gifting that. Yeah. These are the peppers I put in yesterday. So I'd shown you me planting the first 4, the paprikas, and then after work, that was Thursday, and after work Friday, I put in all of these others. So we have 4 paprika, 4 golden honey. Those were free seeds. I don't really know much about those plants. 4 pimentos, 2 bells of the 4 that I bought in Louisiana, and then 2 jalapenos. The other jalapenos that I had started from seed were in those composted seed pods, and yeah, they're stunted. I've just kind of given up on them. If these sweet peppers don't make it, I'll replace some of those with the other 2 bells that I have potted up. And that's my choy that bolted, and it is so pretty, and I'm just going to let it go to seed. I think that's where we're at right now. I've got all of this back here. There's going to be grapes. Those will be arriving about the same time as the blackberries. And I've got my regular Greek oregano growing in there, and it should make a nice little ground cover. Also thinking about putting in that area of it the asparagus in front of the grapes. The artichokes that I put there, they have died. I will try to reseed those, just direct seed them. And that's all the garlic and onion that I forgot to harvest last year. So I'm going to need to pull that up before I put in my blackberries. So much to do this time of year. I'll have to say that this is probably my favorite time of the year for gardening. Other than like harvesting, because then you take it, you pull it out of the yard, take it in and cook it, and you have a meal right there. That's just kind of exciting. But this planting stage and planting stage is really one of my favorites. Even though I do create a lot of stress for myself by maybe over planting, especially now that I've started mowing seeds. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this year and seeing how things will go. Oh, that's my apple tree that you can see my bricks that I've got going for working on this pathway, which I've made some progress on. But yeah, the apple tree shouldn't be producing anything for a little while. So back here at the apple tree, you see I've got the compost bin right there. I need to move it to somewhere a little more convenient, but I've got my lemon scented herbs. That lemon mint seems to be recovering. It's kind of hard to see as bright as the sun is out today. And there's my lemon thyme and my lemon balm. I've got some seeds for some bee balm that I might put out here as well. But that's my garden so far. Here we are, last Saturday in March of 2025. And I've actually made a lot of progress. I might have put the peppers and cucumbers in too soon. We will see. As warm as it is right now, and it doesn't look we're going to get a lot of cool weather going forward, I'm not overly concerned about it right now. So I've got this little box of various kinds of seeds, some sunflowers and zinnias and such. I'm going to see about where I can tuck these into the garden. Now, despite what these labels might suggest about some sense of order, my chaotic nature took over and I just started throwing seeds out there. I also found some zinnias and marigolds that I'd saved from last year. So if you're enjoying any of these videos, please like and subscribe and share. Thank you so much.